Stephen A. Smith, a prominent ESPN personality, recently made startling claims suggesting that boxing legend Floyd Mayweather may be facing severe financial difficulties. These allegations come despite Mayweather's career earnings, which include a reported $700 million from just 2 fights. Smith's insights, coupled with other emerging reports, paint a picture of an athlete whose financial empire may be crumbling. Smith, who has personally witnessed Mayweather's opulent lifestyle, including his mansions, luxury cars, and private jet, brings a unique perspective to the situation. His familiarity with Mayweather's financial success allows him to offer informed commentary on the athlete's business acumen and money management. Floyd Mayweather, widely recognized as the highest-paid boxer of all time, has built a reputation for his extravagant spending habits. From his $1.8 million watch to his collection of luxury cars and private jets, Mayweather's life has been an endless stream of excess. However, those same displays of wealth are now being re-examined under a different light. New reports have cast doubt on Mayweather's claims of investing in a $42 million Manhattan apartment portfolio. Just over a month after Mayweather announced his acquisition of 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan, Business Insider reported that no such deal appeared to have occurred. Mayweather had posted a video on Instagram asserting that he owned these properties outright, but Business Insider contradicted these claims, stating that the ownership of the buildings remained unchanged. This discrepancy has left many questioning why Mayweather would make such a bold and untrue claim about his financial dealings. Smith weighed in on the matter, noting, "There's a story circulating that Business Insider did, talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is." While it was later clarified that Mayweather may have inked a $42 million deal for a black spruce portfolio, the fact remains that he does not own the properties outright, as he initially claimed. This has led to speculation that Mayweather may own shares in the portfolio, but the majority ownership remains with the original owner. Mayweather's financial troubles are further compounded by his extravagant spending habits. Despite retiring from professional boxing in 2017, he has continued to make high-profile purchases, including mansions in Los Angeles and other luxury items that symbolize his wealth. However, reports have surfaced suggesting that Mayweather faced significant financial challenges, including a $22.2 million debt to the IRS. Mayweather's comeback was not solely motivated by desire to box again, but by a pressing financial need. After accumulating mounting debts and extravagant expenses, he agreed to face YouTuber Logan Paul in an exhibition match. However, this decision led to further controversy when Paul accused Mayweather of not paying him the agreed-upon $3 million for the fight. The controversy surrounding Mayweather's finances has not gone unnoticed by his peers. Boxing legend Oscar de la Hoya, a longtime critic of Mayweather, has publicly admonished him for his continued involvement in exhibition matches, suggesting that it is time for him to stop embarrassing himself and focus on his legacy. Adding fuel to the controversy, Logan Paul joked that Mayweather might be bankrupt, casting further doubt on the legitimacy of his claims about wealth. Paul laughed off the idea that Mayweather was a financial powerhouse, suggesting that no one really knew where his money was going. In response to these accusations, Mayweather attempted to brush off the issue, claiming that the payment was simply delayed. However, this response has been met with skepticism, with many questioning whether Mayweather is being truthful about his financial situation. Former fighter Chael Sonnen has also weighed in on Mayweather's financial situation, suggesting that his return to the ring after retirement was a sign that he might have blown through his wealth. Sonnen pointed out that Mayweather had earned a staggering $60 million in a single night during his career, which should have been enough to secure his financial future. The narrative was clear. Money had overtaken meaning. According to Smith, Mayweather appeared more focused on stacking cash than preserving his place in boxing history. It's the businessman in Mayweather that today's up-and-comers admire, not his skills, footwork, or legendary ring IQ. They admire the bank account, the spectacle, the persona. According to Smith, this is a disservice to the sport, sending the message that money matters more than mastery. As the sun clearly sets on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. Floyd Mayweather, the highest-paid athlete in the world, had the opportunity and pleasure of being around him for many years. He was his personal shopper and a personal friend of his family. One of his greatest memories was watching him train, a masterclass in discipline and work ethic. However, Mayweather has flaunted his riches for years, and now those same displays of wealth are being re-examined under a different light. The numbers don't lie. At one point, Floyd reportedly owed $22.2 million to the IRS. For someone claiming to be the wealthiest athlete alive, that kind of tax bill raises eyebrows. Rapper 50 Cent, once close with Mayweather, chimed in, revealing in interviews that Floyd had spent recklessly on everything from jewelry to gambling and eventually found himself broke. According to 50 Cent, Mayweather's return to fighting YouTubers was not a choice, it was a necessity. He needed money, and now he was risking his legacy to get it. Legendary fighter Oscar De La Hoya also stepped in with criticism, pleading for Floyd to stop embarrassing himself, saying legacy should matter more than clout. De La Hoya's words echoed what many others had been thinking. Floyd needed to stop before he ruined the image he had built over decades. Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday, with the crowd booing in the arena at the end. In the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out because he didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. Life is hard, and life is expensive. But come on, dude. Put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami, and many are saying you're going to have to sell off